honor as well as a privilege for me to welcome each and every one of you to this historic occasion. My name is Malcolm Graham, Special Assistant to the President for Community Engagement and Government Affairs and Chairman of the Johnson C. Smith University West Trade Street Batesford Road Task Force, and I am extraordinarily excited about what we're about to do today as we transform this community. In 14 months, where you sit and stand, we'll have over 124,000 square feet of living space, 300 beds, apartments on 4 levels, 6,500 square feet of retail, 4-level parking decks with 595 spaces, and 4,000 square feet of green roof. Doing this for us will be Balfour Beatties and David Dooley. I think David is here. David, would you stand and be recognized? As well as Shellco Construction, Ed Rose. Ed is here. And design work by Darryl Williams and Neighboring Concept. And as always, Darryl's in the back of the class. But he does a fantastic job. And not only are we standing here today to break ground at 1601 West Trade Street, right behind me at 1545 West Trade Street, we will have the grand opening of the Arts Factory, a Johnson C. Smith University teaching facility, a 14,000 square feet teaching facility, which was the original home of the Griffin Tire Company. Today, that teaching facility is the home of dance classes, film classes, graphic arts, studio, and a black box theater that you will have the opportunity to tour after the groundbreaking. That's not all, though. On Monday of this week, the Charlotte City Council adopted a resolution approving an enforcement agreement with the North Carolina Department of Transportation to install city public art in the Batesford Road Business Corridor at the West Trade Street and I-77 underpass behind me. Well, it's our hope and our dreams and our aspirations that when we turn on the Christmas lights and the mayor flicks the signal for the Christmas tree and Dr. Carter does the same thing on West Trade Street, Batesford Road, that we'll also turn on the lights underneath the I-77 bridge. Many of you had the opportunity today to come to this event on the Gold Rush. The Inner Uptown Shuttle started servicing West Trade Street, Batesford Road in February of this year. We're excited about that. And we're also excited about what's about to happen at 1740 West Trade Street, the old two-way site. Our goal and objective is that when you come back for homecoming and we beat Virginia Union, that you will come to yet another groundbreaking for the University Bookstore and Print Shop. West Trade Street is alive with activity and momentum. And we thank each and every one of you, our partners, the members of the West Trade Street Batesford Road Task Force, our community partners, neighborhood associations, city officials, and all who have lent their hand to make that dream a reality. Would you please give a round of applause for the next speaker, the president of Johnson C. Smith University, Dr. Ronald.
Johnson C. Smith University is a private institution with a public purpose. And that's why trustees, faculty, staff, students, and I are sitting outside the gates. We are an institution that is not afraid to engage in big sky thinking and to look out over the landscape of Charlotte and see dreamers. We are not afraid to join hands with them and say, let's dream bigger. And that's why we celebrate this day with the mayor, Councilman Mitchell, Michael Smith, with our trustees, with our students, and with the Griffin family. Sky thinkers who have the insight to saddle that vision, yes, with the hard facts of life. Johnson C. Smith University is jealous for the Northwest Corridor. And that's why we study the Northwest Corridor so. Why we represent the Northwest Corridor in season and out of season. We are jealous. And we will always protect the heritage, the tradition, and the promise. Johnson C. Smith University is a university that believes in inclusive diversity. And so we will always make living room for every individual who is not afraid to live and learn at his or her growing age. We will give mics to people so that they may speak from diverse point of views. We will deliver people to hear, to appreciate, and to embrace our vision of excellence. We will continue to reach out to everyone. I understand, you know me, I am a person who believes in speaking the truth to the people. I understand that a number of questions are being raised by the press. Well, what about minority contractors? Well, let me remind you that Johnson C. Smith sent a white paper to the city to say, let minority men and women gain traction in this city. Let me remind you that Johnson C. Smith University published a paper of its economic impact on this city. And so let's not question that. We plan to build today, tomorrow, and tomorrow's tomorrow. And there will be plenty good room for anybody who has a vision and a desire to make that vision and desire a reality. So don't worry about that. We are Johnson C. Smith University. Now, I am ready. Come on up. Senior, come on up. I'm ready with this man to turn some dirt. We worked out this agreement in a half hour over coffee. And we both looked at each other and said, we are going to make this happen. We had a date. Darryl Williams looked at it and said, well, I'm not sure we can do it that soon. And the son said, not sure we can do it that soon. We looked at each other and said, it's going to be done that soon. And so this is why we are here today. One other point. This man said that he was kicked out of school. Well, ladies and gentlemen, on May 8th, Johnson C. Smith will welcome this man into Johnson C. Smith University when we confer upon him a doctorate degree.
I've been lifting weights lately. So, don't throw it across the aisle. I need to throw it over here. Throw it over here. We'll take it.